Hello everyone, it's Erin Jerozal, theater and music theater here. So the other day on our Wednesday Flipgrids Get to Know Yas, I mentioned that every week at the end of a teaching week I fold an origami crane on Fridays and was asked if I had any tutorials. And so here's the deal. There are a million tutorials if you search origami crane online that will do a way better job than I will, but I thought I could use this tutorial to show you the process I use and then tell you a little bit about the habit. So to get us started, you just need a square piece of paper. It can be any piece of paper, and if it isn't square to begin with, you can fold it to an edge and then cut off the excess. So you wind up, when you fold it as a triangle like this, that's your starting place. And then you fold it over on itself to make a smaller triangle. So from this point forward, I'm just going to fold the puppy, and you can follow a online tutorial. That's how I learned, and I'm just going to explain the ritual and explain how I use it and what it means to me while I finish folding it. I explained this in the video, the Get to Know Me video, but there is a legend that if you fold 1,000 cranes, you will have a wish granted, or some versions of it say that you'll be honored with a blessed life. There's a lot of different versions of the story, and some say that you have to fold the cranes within a year. Some versions it's within your lifetime. But where I learned about it was I had a professor in college who had folded 1,000 cranes, and she had them hanging in her office. And when I was an undergrad, I just thought it was so cool. I just thought it was the neatest thing, and I always sort of thought, wow, I want to do that someday. I want to give that challenge to myself someday. So when I decided to move to Wisconsin and start this job at Viterbo, after leaving my almost 20 year prior life in New York. I wanted to find some way to honor this new life, to honor this new place, to this new habit I was in of teaching every week. So I thought about the origami cranes and decided that on Fridays, as a way to honor the week that had just passed and sort of let go of the things that needed to be let go of, and to think about the things that I had learned, or the things that I wanted to think about for next week. It felt really good to kind of hold that space in some way on a Friday, and I've never been a journaler. I'm not good at that. So somehow the idea of folding a crane felt like the way to do it. So every Friday, before I leave my office for the day, I will fold one. And sometimes I write a message on it. Sometimes I just spend that time thinking about it. Sometimes, in particularly beautiful or challenging weeks, I say a thank you with every fold I make for something. And I just found that it's been really helpful to ground me to my time here in this job at Viterbo. And I have a growing collection in my office. I've made one for every week of teaching, and what I said in my video was that I was starting my little collection at home that I'm sure will be happy to join the other ones once we're all allowed to return and be reunited with our offices. So that's what I do every Friday. And I was a freelance actor and teaching artist for 20 years in New York before this job, and what that means is you start a lot of jobs and you end a lot of jobs. And I found that over the years, it felt nice to make part of that process some sort of ritual or some sort of thing that I did during that job that honored its unique time and space it was holding in my life. So this one is the one that I landed on for my time here at Viterbo. And this is me sharing it with you. So here's my origami crane that represents week 3 of this online learning experience. So we had week 1 of prep and then 2 weeks of teaching. So this is week 2 of teaching, and he will join his buddies when we all can be reunited with the other ones in the office. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to join me on Origami Fridays, you're more than welcome, or in any way that you find that you're honoring the end of your teaching week. I hope you all are having a good week. All right, bye.